I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone and the elders. Okay? Those are the men that I learned from, and those are the men that I follow. And also, I am not a Great Millstone member. Okay? I believe this is the truth. Okay? I believe those are the men, the apostles of Great Millstone are the men of the Lord. Okay? The prophets of the Lord. So those are the men that I learned from, and those are the men that I follow. So getting right to it, Ecclesiasticus 12:10, never trust thy enemy, for like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his truth have not been altogether wiped away. Nah, that rust, that be on that steel, it doesn't wipe away. It remains there. Meaning Esau Edom is who he is. It reads, never trust thy enemy. Okay? He is the devil that the Bible speaks of. Alright? It reads, I'll read that again, though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass. And thou shalt know that his rust have not been altogether wiped away. And that's Esau Edom, the self-proclaimed white man. The Lord made this man to be a whipping stick unto Jacob, okay? Use Israelites, you so-called blacks, Puerto Ricans, and Native Americans. All right? Here you have it. You have this incident, Nolan Wells, okay, hanging out with a group of friends, and they found this man. They said he drowned. But we know that wasn't the case. They killed that man. And he trusted in Nolan Wells, he trusted them dudes, man. And the scripture clearly says, never trust thy enemy. Next script, or next precept, Ecclesiasticus 14:7, and if he does it good, he does it unwillingly. Yeah, he don't, man. Esau Edom, man, he don't mean no good at all. He does it by accident if he does good, or if it's benefiting him. And if he does it good, he does it unwillingly, and at the last he will declare the wickedness. You see? I'll read that again. Ecclesiasticus 14:7, and if he does it good, he does it unwillingly. Here it is, the so-called white man, okay, had this peace treaty with these Indians, which they stole the land, okay, from them, and then they walk around with their chest poked out, proud, all right? But pride goes before destruction. It reads, and if he does it good, he does it unwillingly, and at the last he will declare his wickedness. That's right. And also, Esau Edom, he knows how to hide who he is, which is the devil. Okay? You got the music industry, okay? Giving our people, first of all, you got to sell out to this man, okay? And then he tells you what to put out there. He controls the radio stations. He controls the news, okay? Starting with the so-called Jews, Amalek, all right? And he controls the narrative. And then our people out here performing what's going on in the music, what's going on in your reality shows. And now our people are walking around bugged out, not following the law, statutes, and commandments, okay? Showing you who basically, who Esau Edom is, okay, the enemy, Hey, what's up, man? All right? I missed my train of thought. Getting right back into my precept. The next precept, okay, because this man is the devil. Psalms 36 and 3. And it reads, the words of his mouth are iniquity and deceit. He hath left off to be the wise and to do good. Salakia. The words of his mouth are iniquity and deceit. He hath left off to be wise and to do good. Salakia. He deviseth mischief upon his bed and setteth himself in a way that is not good and abhorreth not evil. Right. So this man, he's such a devil that he can't even go to bed without thinking what he's going to do to Jake. Psalms 55 and 21, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter. That's how they come, always. Right? But war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. And that's it, man. He can't change who he is. All right? Can a leopard change his spots, like the scripture says? He cannot change who he is. And also, if he is good, all right, if he is good, it's a slight chance, okay, that he might be a Jake. He might be Jacob from one of these tribes. From the tribe of so-called blacks, all right, which is Jews, so-called Puerto Ricans, okay, and Native Americans. And that's it. That's all I got, real quick, straight to the point. You know what I mean? Never trust thy enemy. You got Dr. Fauci, who basically pleaded the fifth like 111 times. Told you Jace to go take the juice. You get in line first. Right? Goddamn doubles. And that's all I got with that. All praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom.